look at that. We're back after drill.
Yeah.
Live and direct on the disgusting cast. I don't know if it's disgusting. It may be a perfectly clean couch.
Might be.
It's dry today, which is nice after
Yeah.
Lauren Brooks spilled her water all over me. Lauren on vacation this week, so she's not here to come in and spill water all over me. So I really appreciate that.
I do see one single piece of glitter over here.
There's a little glitter, so something was going on here. I'm choking on my lanyard. Busy Monday here on the drill. Lots of news to get into. Of course, the big news locally throughout the weekend was the Dante Fowler news, both Friday's suspension by the league and then Saturday's placement on the PUP list by the Jags with an undisclosed injury. Don't know what's going on with Dante, but he's going to be out of the mix for a few and then definitely out of the mix for week 1 against the Giants. You know, a lot was made when the Jags didn't pick up his option, Drew.
Yeah, for those of you who are wondering, it kind of seems like maybe these are a few of the reasons why.
Well, yeah, I mean, you know, the injury, I don't know, but if, it's not a good precursor for what appears to be Dante's final season here with the Jaguars. I know he's looking to show out to make himself as appealing as possible in the free agent market, and it's hard to do that when you're sitting on the sidelines for week 1. You know,
right.
You got to be in it to win it, Drew.
Mm-hmm.
And
who
Dante,
knows what the injury even is?
We don't even know.
Yeah.
So we'll see. It'll be something. I mean, training camp gets cranked up this week, so we're here. I mean, football season's here, guys. It's arrived. It's upon us. Training camp gets started in earnest on Thursday. The vets will report Wednesday, the final vets, and training camp will get started in earnest on Thursday. And then we're just a few weeks away from preseason football. What is it, August 9th?
Mm-hmm.
Preseason week number 1. I mean, it's right. It's on us. It's on us, guys. The wait is over, right? The wait is over. Football season is here. Of course, we're remiss if we don't remind you that after drill each and every day here on the 1010XL Facebook page with Beef, Drew. Brought to you by our friends at the UPS store in Ponte Vedra Beach.
Located at 830 A1A North in Tournament Plaza. Locally owned and operated by our friends the Duncans. Serving the community for the last 25 years with all your printing needs. Whether it be brochures, business cards, yard signs, planners, you name it. They got you over there at the UPS store in Ponte Vedra Beach, Florida. You can reach them at 904-285-2345. That's 904-285-2345.
Wow, celebrity viewer in our midst. The one and
Taylor.
only Taylor Bell. What's up, Tater Tot?
Holy smokes.
KC, CCG, thanks for tuning in, guys. If you like After Drill, please give it that old thumbs up. Maybe even give it a share. Share it with your friends, with your family, you know? Don't be too generous when you're sharing it. Don't give them any kind of illness like Drew's guy Noah Syndergaard,
hand, foot, and mouth.
Who's come down with a viral illness that normally only affects toddlers, but somehow after visiting like a children's clinic, Noah Syndergaard has hand, foot, and mouth disease.
It's just the most notable.
It's so
Mets.
It's unbelievable.
It's
been such. We
got Cespo coming out saying he needs like 10-month recovery surgery on.
What did he say he has? He has like calcification in his heels.
On his heels, yeah. He said I'm gonna need surgery 8 to 10 months. Mickey comes out says he has no idea. I mean, we're in
it's
shambles.
A bad scene, bro.
We're in shambles.
It's a bad scene in New York. Of course, you guys also traded your boy Familia.
Now they're saying Wheeler's going out the door too, so we'll see.
Yeah, they said where?
No. They just said that we're more likely to deal Wheeler than Syndergaard or DeGrom.
Yeah, and we've been saying that for the last few weeks, that if they were going to deal a starter, I don't think they'd deal one of those two big guys.
Mm-hmm.
I know my team's in the mix for Zach Britton from Baltimore. They want a little bullpen help, and certainly of the guys that are available, he's probably definitely the most noteworthy and maybe the best guy available. Although it seems like every contender's in on Britton. You can never have too many bullpen arms, and he's a guy he's not the same guy he used to be, but he's still a guy with a lot of ninth inning experience, and he's a dependable veteran arm you could stick down.
I think just about all the buyers are probably in on him.
Yeah, everybody's in on Britton, man. Because, he's done it. He's been a save or a closer in clutch situations. He's got a ton of ninth inning experience. So he's a guy you're not nervous about handing the ball in a clutch situation, in a leverage situation, and you don't feel like he's going to go out there and blow it for you. That was the appeal of Familia, too. He's been there.
Right.
He closed out all 4 games when the Mets won the NLCS against the Cubs. Mm-hmm. He's a guy who's been in that situation, and his saves are always nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
I know your dad always comes in like even more gray than before after a Familia save because they're never easy.
His big thing basically is if one guy gets on, cross your fingers because you don't really know what's going to happen after that. And a lot of people, by the way, are a little upset with the Mets' return on Familia, but
it's a couple low-level prospects and some cash for the prospect pool, the international prospect pool, which I think was the more appealing thing for the Mets brass, is having some extra money to spend on international prospects that hopefully, unlike the Atlanta Braves, they acquire legally. Now, of course, the big talker this weekend was Tiger's resurgent round at the Open. He had a big, 66 on Saturday.
Yep,
even took the lead at one point on Sunday. Everybody thought, oh, this is it. This is it.
71
Tiger's back.
on every other round, though.
Yeah,
right?
and he couldn't quite get there. Tiger was at a disadvantage on Sunday in that, and Prosser talked about that this morning. Everybody else sort of was able to. Molinari, there was at least you could hope that, okay, well, maybe he's going to blow it a couple times down the stretch here, let us back into it. Tiger's playing with Molinari, and he's watching this guy just grind through the course. And knows he's not going to give those strokes back. You got to go get him. He's not going to give him back.
Yeah.
And sure enough, Molinari stayed steady at 7, and not only did he stay at 7, but then he birdied 18 to get it to 8 and get a 2-shot win at the Open. And it's the first time I found this surprising. It was surprising, at least to me. Maybe I don't follow golf as closely as other people, but Molinari, the first native Italian to win a major championship.
Yeah, I was surprised by
in
that
golf.
as well,
I was surprised by that. I thought somebody would have gotten one along the line, but it was cool. It was cool
and
to watch.
He's 35, 36 years old.
Yeah, and he's been pretty hot this year.
Yeah.
So you would think. I don't know if he's one of those guys you'll say is the next type of guy because he's not a young guy.
Right.
But you would think he's at least in a window where he'll contend and maybe even get another one here in the next few years because he's been playing really, really well. It's Jeff. This ages him a little bit because you probably don't even know much of their music. But Jeff went to a concert last night at Daly's place. It was REO Speedwagon and Chicago.
The Speedwagon.
So it was the older set. The Frange was there. Shad Khan was there.
Whoa! Big names rolling in.
Well,
Franchi,
the Speedwagon
Prosper,
is a Champaign, Illinois band.
Okay.
And Shad is
getting back to his roots.
Right. When he came here from Pakistan, he settled in Champaign and went to the University of Illinois, and I think he still maintains a residence there. So I'm sure he's very familiar with those guys and their music. So that was obviously a big deal for him. But Jeff came around to my feeling on the band Chicago. I don't know, Drew, are you familiar with the band Chicago?
No. I mean, I'm one of those guys, though, as far as music goes, like maybe I hear the song, I know it, but if you're like, hey, who sings it, or,
Chicago is a band, they've sold just a boatload of records, right? They've sold 100 million records worldwide. They're in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. They're a massive band. But they're known more for their brass section than they're known for guitar rock, which is what most the bands in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame are known for. And so if you're a guy who really wants to go watch like a rock show at the rock concert, and then you get a lot of horn action, you're like, what the hell am I in here for? And that was Pros. And it would have been me too. I would have left.
Yeah.
Chicago bores me to death. That's just personal opinion. Music is very subjective. So no ill
I'm sure
towards everybody who enjoys the Chicago.
I'm sure one of our millions and millions of fans will disagree with you. Of course.
I had some guy on the text line this morning.
Of course.
We were talking about, feel free to pick up a guitar. Jeff said he felt like they had guitars on stage, but that they were more like props.
Sure.
And,
it's like I may or may not pick this up at some point.
Somebody pointed out that they've got a song that has a legendary guitar solo. Would have been nice for them to play that early on instead of saving all that stuff for the encore. Jeffro left after like 3-4 songs. I felt like it was yeoman's work for him to make it through 3 or 4 songs of Chicago after the Speedwagon came in and just blew the doors off. I have yet to make it to a show at Daly's place.
I haven't either, actually.
I'll be going in a couple weeks. I've yet to make it down. I'm excited to go. I just haven't, there hasn't been a show.
You're taking the Petite to this one,
We were going to. It didn't work out.
Oh, no.
So the Petite won't be going to the concert with us. It'll just be me and Mrs. Beef. But, he'll get over it. He'll go to a show eventually. We never told him about it, so there's no disappointment. So, wise move by me.
Unless
Savvy,
the Petite is watching.
Move.
The Petite might be watching.
Yeah, I don't know if they throw on After Drill at the daycare center or not.
They throw it up on the big screen.
Up on the learning board.
Yeah.
Hey, it's Drew.
Check it out. It's a little interactive.
It's Uncle Drew.
Woo!
Yeah, they draw mustache. It's great. Yeah, it's for the kids. It's all for the kids.
So
So we'll continue grinding out here at Parts Unknown. And I'll be here tomorrow. Then that's it for me. I'm going on vacay for a little while. Hope you don't miss me. You won't. Drew will still be here, maybe. Maybe we'll just take off. I don't know. This thing's all done on the fly. There's no plan here.
That's right.
It's much like the drill in general. There's no plan. We just kind of do it. We stroll in, we make it happen, and we stroll out, and we collect our millions, and we get along that way.
Yeah.
So until tomorrow, I'll be headed off to my palatial estate, and Drew's going to go bathe in a pool full of cash that we rake off of this here program.
Yes.
And we'll check in with you tomorrow
All right.
for another award-winning edition of After Drill. Bye.